All right, what's going on, Sarah City? You guys doing good? Yeah! Hometown crowd, I love you guys. Well, I am super stoked. The wife and I just celebrated our 11th wedding anniversary. Thank you. It's my yearly reminder that she hasn't figured out how to make my death look like an accident yet. So I'm very happy to celebrate that. We do pair together quite nicely, though. You know, she is a fantastic cook. And as you guys can tell, I am an amazing eater. Yeah. She also hates doing laundry, but I hate wearing pants. I guess people want me to keep those on. That's okay, we'll just get that one. She's also a nurse, and I'm a clumsy hypochondriac, so I got all my bases covered. She likes to give me that tough love, though, you know. She deals with a lot of patients in the ER all day. She doesn't want to come home and take care of her man baby, as she calls me. So insensitive. I almost died of a coke overdose right next to her once. Not the drug, I was just drinking a pop way too fast and almost drowned. She's sitting right next to me on the couch and she goes, "Oh, I can tell you're fine, you're coughing. Stop being so dramatic." All right, I'm sorry. I'll just go take my gurgling noises of death and go curl up in the fetal position somewhere. Sorry to interrupt you in your housewife show. We got a couple of boys, my pride and joy. Biological proof that even nerdy fat guys can get laid. They are so different from each other, though. So much so that I think they each came from a different testicle. Yeah. I got hit in one an awful lot growing up, so that would explain a few things here. My oldest, Calvin, is one of the sweetest boys you will ever meet. But my youngest, Michael, he will scream at you like a hangry pterodactyl. If you don't give him what he wants fast enough, you get the treatment. I really didn't know how to respond to that at first, so I just squared up and right back at him. Had to exert that dominance. Let him know who the alpha dinosaur was, you know? Another way they were different, Calvin was super cooperative when it came to diaper changes, but my youngest, Michael, had to keep rolling over like a damn rotisserie chicken. And when you finally got his diaper off, it was like a ripcord for his bladder, just pissed on everything. I don't know, maybe he'll grow up to be an R. Kelly fan, who knows. We had a little trouble conceiving each of our boys too. And you know, my wife was fantastic during this whole time. It was really hard on her. She had to go through all these, you know, doctor appointments and ovulation tests, consulting Chinese horoscopes, taking Facebook questionnaires, you know, whatever it took to give us our little window of opportunity. My only job was to wait for payday and go and make my deposit. I got off easy. Really too easy. Sometimes guys are really, don't know, all that prep work for 5 minutes.
You worked over.
Hey, I'm married, you know. You get over it. Anyway, but you know, there was one day I was actually put out during that whole time, and it was the day I had to go down to the fertility clinic to get tested, because that's where you want to send a germaphobe. Let me tell you something. If you're not the first one in that room for that day that they give you, you know damn well it's going to be haunted. As soon as that door closes behind you, you start to hear the moans of the ghosts of ejaculations past. I wore my shoes in there the entire time, and thank God I did, because it felt like I was walking through the aisle of a movie theater. Just every step was.
I think it's a peach crown there in Sprite.
I think I may have set myself a personal speed record that day just to get the fuck out of there. Just drop trowel, pull started the engine, and pew pew pew, and I was fucking out of there, man. I didn't want to be in there anymore. But you know, my time's coming up here a little short, guys, so I'm going to end this with a little fun fact so you can at least say you learned something from me tonight. When a man ejaculates, he releases an average of 100 million sperm. That's a lot of damn bullets, let me tell you one thing. That's all spray and pray method. But it's really amazing, thinking back to the day that I was conceived, because the little guy that was holding the DNA that made up this big physique won a race. The first and only time I will ever win a swimming competition, let me tell you. The rest of those boys were just drunk swimming down inner tubes or something, I don't know. All right, Battle Creek, thank you so much. I'm Brian Potter. And get back to your host, Dave Steve, everybody.